So I heard you aerosexuals are kind of upset out there. I heard you asked if your favorite fighter was on the new Undisputed game, and you found out that he wasn't. So sorry. So sorry. And you guys are in your feelings because you see that the number one pound for pound fighter, Terrence Bud Crawford, is on this Undisputed game, but your king, Errol Spence, is not. Let's take this as a moment to reflect on something that should have been obvious from you from Jump Street. Errol Spence is not what you guys made him out to be. And this little situation just might prove that to you. You know, it just might prove that to you. Because I'm going to tell you why. You guys go around, well, he goes around, and he calls himself the big fish. Like he's bigger than everybody, you know what I'm saying? He's so high up in the clouds, his feet never touch the ground. He's just above everybody else. Errol Spence is a much bigger star, right? Errol Spence is this. He's this above Terrence Bud Crawford. He's that. He has Dallas. He's this. He sells out this. He sells out that. Remember all that little cute talk that y'all like to do? You know what I'm saying? He's that. He gets paid this. He's a way bigger star. Terrence Bud Crawford, his resume is trash. Errol Spence's resume is this, that, and the third. He's way more known. He's way more this, all this. And you guys are faced with the reality. If Errol Spence was the big fish in all that in the bag of chips that y'all said that he is, then how come when it comes to a boxing game in which boxing fans and gamers have been yelling out to the moon tops that we are in a deficit and we are being deprived of a boxing game because we missed the boxing game since Fight Night, and might I add, Fight Night Round 3, PlayStation 2, the one with Arturo Gotti and Mickey Ward on the cover, is my first Fight Night, is my favorite Fight Night game, period. I still play that to this day. But anyways, we've been deprived of a fight game for quite some time. The gaming world knows that we want another fight game, and we've been patiently waiting on another fight game. So it's kind of a big deal. All right? So when it comes to the sport of boxing, for us to have a boxing game that's going to get put out there to the public, everybody's going to check in on it. Everybody wants it because everybody's been waiting on it. And we've been waiting to play some of these new and some of our favorite fighters. And when it comes down to it, you find out that your big fish, that your superstar, that your this guy is everything and some, is not on that game. Maybe Errol Spence is not as big as y'all said that he told you he was. Because think about this for a second. If I want a successful product, why wouldn't I add the most popular and the most demanding characters / boxers in the sport that I can add? You see Deontay Wilder's in there, don't you? You see Tyson Fury's in there, don't you? Okay? You see Terrence Bud Crawford's in there, don't you? You see Canelo Alvarez is in there, don't you? Well, let me ask you a question. If the big fish is so big, why ain't he there? Why don't y'all have him? Why was he one of the first ones on the roster? Why is Terrence Crawford in the welterweight division? Why is he in there, but not Errol? Oh, PBC fighters, you know, they're slaves. They can't sell their likeness. And then Wilder's in there. Wilder's in there. And why wouldn't you? This is a chance for you to be immortalized in a video game, for crying out loud. So why would you not? And what does it look like? You have Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder in the same video game. You got Terrence Bud Crawford, but no Errol Spence. How did they not find him important? How would you not give him a call and say, hey, you know what I'm saying, we got Crawford in here. We need to get you in there, Mr. Big Fish. Mr. Big Star, Mr. Dallas Cowboys, Mr. This EJ City, Mr. Spin the Block, Mr. Boogeyman. Why ain't you in there? Why didn't they think of you? This is one thing we know for sure. It's not because they forgot.
He got cooked.
It's not because they forgot. They didn't forget. So why ain't he there? How about this? They ain't even reach out to him. How about that? Maybe they didn't think it'll make or break the game, whether they had him in there or not. Did you ever think about that? So think about this. The person that you say is such a big superstar and is so over, Terrence Bud Crawford, they don't think about adding him to this video game that every gamer and boxing fan gonna be checking for. But they thought to add the person that you aerosexual said is a bum, doesn't fight anybody, has a horrible resume, ain't done nothing in boxing, blase, split, this. They add that person? Try to make that make sense and explain to us logically why that would be. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.